Good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. Google has changed. Google has changed. Good evening, good afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're in. The Hangouts have changed. Look, you can put your lower third back now. So I'm just going to go over to YouTube to see that I'm actually broadcasting live and to see how much of a delay there is. Look at that. I'm actually live. Absolutely 100% fantastic. So what I want to say to you is, do you ever feel that success is slipping through your fingertips? If you do, then you need to carry on watching this Hangout. If you're thinking about making or starting for the very first time working on the internet, then you need to watch this Hangout. If you're thinking about, I don't make enough money working on the internet, this is definitely a Hangout that you want to carry on watching. Today's Hangout and all of my Hangouts in the future are going to be, well, most of them, 99% of them, are going to be about the Padlock Income. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to share my screen quickly with you. Share my screen, and I'll go over to the YouTube broadcast. And what I want to know, let's see who's in the house. We've got Graham, we've got Dave, we've got Ralph, we've got Joe, we've got Jean, we've got John, we've got Leona, we've got Paul, Ralph again. Oh, another Ralph, actually, another Ralph. So give me a comment in the chat there. No sound. No sound. That's strange. Let me just check why I've got no sound. So let's just give me a second. I shall stop sharing that. It says I'm broadcasting sound, so I don't know. Let me tell me. Can you hear me? This is the thing. Can you hear me? Make sure that you can hear me. Let me go over to the Hangout itself. And sound is okay, Ron. Yeah, sound is okay for me because I can hear. I've just played it. So can you let me know that the sound is okay? Yeah, we got sound, we got sound, we got sound. So let's go back over to the Hangout. Looks like that our man Ron Woodham needs to restart his computer. And then we've got the sound. So sound's good, okay? Sound. Yeah, because what I've got is I've got a new microphone, okay? It's called a Snowball. So I've got this new microphone. And so we've got Ricky Rev sharing the house, Barbara, John Way, Anne, Andrew, Jean, Eric, Patrick, Bill, Roy, Martin, James, Ralph, May Kimber, Chew, Peter, Fonzie, mate. Kurt, who else we got? We got Harry, we got Ginger, we got Big Baz. Hi Baz, how you doing? We've got John. So we've got Alex Plus, Alex Plus. So how are we doing? If you're watching this live broadcast, there's 81 people watching. Come on, there's 81 people watching. We've already had 2 thumbs down. We've got those thumbs down before. Hi there, Kerry, and James, and Leona, Martin, David, John. So let's get them thumbs up. I'm going to give it a thumbs up myself. There you go. Click on the thumbs up. If you want to give us a thumbs down, give us a thumbs down. That's entirely up to you. 82 people watching. So at least give us a few more thumbs up. Let's get them thumbs up. And in the description, you're going to find, a link here. It says padlockready.info. That's a notification thing that comes to your browser, okay? That comes, even if you're not logged on to the, into Facebook or anything like that, or you don't open an email, you'll get a little notification to tell you that we're actually going to be going live with the Padlock Income. So there's a link in the description. You just need to click that, and there's just a button there that you click to say that you want to be notified of when we go live. Okay, so let me come back over to here. Where are we gone? It's not, never worked with children, animals, and things, did it? Right, so here, where am I? Right, so what I want to do is I want to have a drink of water first. Okay. YouTube, I must say that YouTube, the lighting on YouTube, when you put, I seem to get better lighting on Facebook than I do YouTube. Now, what I want to know is, can you read this? Because YouTube have got this mirroring thing where you can turn things around. So I want to have a look on YouTube myself. Let me go up to there and click play. You can put your lower foot, Aaron. We've got Ginger, we've got... Yeah, so that's brilliant. So I can see that you can see my board, okay? Okay, so what I want to talk to you about is, the Padlock Income system, when we actually go live, okay, and we're not that far away, and I want to explain to you why I'm not ready to go live, okay, because I want to give you a little bit more in depth of how the system works and how complex it is, because it's a selling animal. It really is. It's going to be a machine that gets you conversions. It's going to do two things for you. The first thing it's going to do is it's going to build you a list. And the second thing it's going to do is to start getting you sales. So when we go live, you're going to get your own page, okay? Your own page that I build for you, because there's no point me giving you a system if I'm not giving you the system. I've got to give you exactly what I would use, okay? Anybody that puts their name and their email in here is added to your back office, and they go into your leads. There's going to be an area inside your Padlock Income system, a place for your leads, okay? You've got the ability to export them into Zookle. If you're a Zookle member, you've got the ability to download them into, you know, a CSV file, which is, you know, an Excel spreadsheet. And you'll also have the ability to link them to GetResponse, Aweber, and that sort of thing via API. Okay, so the leads are yours. The leads are yours. They're your leads. But when a lead comes in, what happens to that lead? It sits in your back office. Now that lead is going to get emails from the system. Okay, emails that I've written. And to start with, I've already written 90 emails. Okay, I've pre-written 90 emails because this is where most people fail. A lot of people fail at this point. They don't even know how to make a sales funnel or a landing page or a squeeze page. So the page is done for you. So this is the first thing that you get, okay? You get this thing. I've done 90 emails, okay? So that's the second thing. I'll put the hash the other side. Doesn't go that side, does it? That's the second thing. It's 90 emails. Now, those emails, I'm going to be extending those, okay? Because I want to get to a whole year supply of emails, okay? A whole year of emails just for leads. So when somebody opts into your page, okay, they're going to your leads list. Okay, now you're going to have a big, massive leads list. As you go further and the more you're in this system, your lead list is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But your leads is not where your business is, okay? Because most people think if I can just get names and email addresses and I can build this massive list. And I know you've heard that the money's in the list, but it doesn't mean this type of list. What it means is a list of buyers, a list of action takers. So what these emails do is they want to convert your leads into, I'm going to call them directs, okay, buyers. That's what it's going to do. It's going to convert them in there. Now, that moves your leads into the padlocks, okay, the padlock 1. Padlocks. So you go down until you get all the way down to padlock 12. Each padlock is broken up into two sections. There's a part 1 of a padlock and there's the part 2 of a padlock. Now, each one of those sections has emails. Already, what I've done is I've written 30 emails for each section. So you can see that's 60 emails for one padlock. Okay, for one padlock. So that's first. I'm gonna give you these numbers in a minute. Now we're going to give you a tool. Okay, we're going to give you a tool for importing your Zookle, directs, leads, campaign. You know, so if you've got lots of campaigns that you've run and you've got landing pages where you've got a few people in this list and a few people in that list, you're going to be able to import them into not the lead section. There's going to go into imported section. There's an import section. Okay. Now they will get emails. You'll be able to choose which ones you don't want in the system. You might want to import them all. Okay. But they will get emails from the system. I can tell you there's 90 emails already pre-written for that. Okay. Already pre-written for that. You're also going to have a tool to import, okay, your contacts from your Gmail account. Things like your Yahoo account, because the system wants to tap into everything you've got. I want to bring all your lists that you've got into one place so that we can maximize the conversions for you. Again, these emails that you import here, you'll be able to connect with your Gmail account. Okay, there's verification that will go through that Gmail will want you to go through. You'll be able to import all your contacts and then they'll all be ticked by default, and you can untick the ones that you don't want to be imported. Okay, and you import them all. I've got, for these types of contacts, I've already got 30 emails written for these types of contacts. Okay, these are your, what I call your warm list. Okay, these are your warm ones. This is a warm list. Your ones that you've got in Zookle, all your directs that you've got in Zookle, all your directs that you may have in Zan. Okay, any campaigns that you've got in Zookle, you know, in your autoresponder. Anybody that's come to your RefLink and filled out and got a free account at Zookle, you'll be able to import all of them. So you've got your Yahoo, your Gmail. You're going to be able to Hotmail, all that sort of stuff. You're going to be able to import. You're also going to get a tool. Okay, a tool to import your phone contacts. Okay, so if you've got a mobile phone, and again, this is not something you have to do, this stuff. Okay, this is not, you don't have to do this stuff, but I want to tap into everything that you've got. And I've got messages, because we're going to have an SMS system. Okay, we're going to have an SMS system that will be able to send out, ping out some text messages. Okay, where people have got the choice to opt into your Padlock system. Okay, now if you add up all that, okay, there's somewhere in the region of 900 plus messages or emails that I have to write. Okay, so you can see that the system's all very well having it all in place, but the system has got to, I've got to have everything in place, all the emails in place, all the messages in place before we go live. Because if we haven't, then that stuff that I'm showing you, you know, when we go live with this, the idea of this is that you're going to be able to plug in. Okay, you're going to be able to plug in. You're going to get your page. You'll be able to link various resources that you've already got. You might choose not to link any of them. That's entirely up to you. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. Some people may say to you, well, I don't want to use the company page because Jeremy always tells us not to use the company page. Well, the difference is with this page, okay, there's a couple of differences. One, okay, this page, all the leads and contacts are yours. They're in your back office. You can download them, export them, do what you like with them. You'll be able to put them, you'll be able to export them into Zookle. As I said before, your Zookle account, you can start advertising to them there if you want. But I've already pre-written all the messages that are going to go out to your contacts, to your lists. And I'm not going to be messaging them my programs. It's going to be your link that's being promoted. Okay, your Padlock Income system that's being promoted. And each padlock, okay, each padlock that somebody moves through, they're going to get a message from the system. Obviously the message comes from me because it's me. It's me doing the telling people what they need to do. Okay, but they'll always be your leads. They'll always be your leads. They'll always be your directs. They'll always be your contacts. And you can delete them off the system. You can download them from the system. Entirely what you want. Okay, but the point is, we've got tracking pixels that are in place. We've got all the emails and all the messages written, and we're going to follow everybody because I know. How many of you have got this? Let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you. You join a program, okay, or you opt into a landing page. Let's just say you go and you see a Bitcoin business that you want to join, okay? You see this Bitcoin, there's a page there, and it says put your name and your email. Maybe it just says your email, and you put your name and your email in, and bosh, you get an email from the person who's landing page. You know, there might have been a video on here, and you think, I like the look of this. You know, I like the look of this video, and there's a bit of text here, and I'm going to give them my name and my email address. Okay, you get an email from them. The email tells you how fantastic this Bitcoin business is, and how much you can earn, how many dollars you're going to earn from this system. Okay. And you think, I don't know whether I want to join it. And then the next day, you get another email that's come from the system telling you how fantastic this is. This could go on for 3 or 4 emails. Okay, and eventually, what you do is inside those emails, tell me if this relates to you. You click the link that's in that email, and you say, look, I'm going to join that business. You go over to the registration page, okay? And the registration page of the, say, in this case, the Bitcoin business. Okay, you go over to that page. Let me move my stand over a little bit. You go over to that page, and what do? You register. You might buy into the business, but what happens again? You're registered, and it might be a business where they say, oh, join for free, okay? And you could start making bitcoins, and you think, yeah, this is for me. And so you join. You've joined it, but then the next day you get an email from the system telling you how fantastic this Bitcoin business is that you've just joined. You think, well, I've already joined it. Why is this person sending me another email telling me to join? And then another day goes by and you get another email telling you how great this Bitcoin business is. And you think, oh, I'm getting out of him. He's sending me spam. I'm going to unsubscribe. I'm going to get out of his. I don't want any more emails. I'm already in the Bitcoin business. Doesn't matter what the product is, but how many times has that happened to you? Or how many times of the people that you introduce, you build your landing page, okay? People opt into your landing page, put their name in their email address, and you've got maybe 10, 7 or 20 emails, and you send them 1 email, 2 emails, 3. And these people may have even joined your business. And yet you still send them the emails to tell them to get in. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Does that look professional to you? That you don't even know, I'm sorry, you're asked from your elbow. Okay? Because people, this is what the majority of marketers fail on. This bit here, this is where they fail. This is why they don't make any money. Padlock Income. I'm going to show you what it's going to do, because unlike the business that you may be promoting at the moment, okay, unlike the business that you're promoting at the moment, this is what's going to happen. To your page, I'm going to call it the landing page. There's 2 boxes on there, name and email. They pop their name in. They pop their email. They get an email, number 1. Up to 90 days, up to 90 days. Notice I said up to. Okay, up to 90 days. Let's just say they get the first email from the system, okay, and they decide that they're going to go over to the registration page, and fill out for a free account. They no longer receive any emails from me because they're already a member. They've joined now. Now what they get is, because when they join the registration page, there's a few steps that they have to do. I think it's 3 or 4 steps. I can't remember now. We'll say 3 steps that they have to do to complete their registration. If they don't complete their registration, they're moved, okay, to a new list, which is new emails. Not one's asking them to join, but one's saying to them, you came here, you put your name and your email address, but you haven't completed your registration. Is there something that maybe you've got some more questions? I've made you a couple of videos to answer your questions. I'm giving you an area where you can post below the videos and ask your questions, and I'll be able to answer them for you. They will start to receive messages up to 90 days. Up to 90 days. Remember, I didn't say all of 90 days, up to 90 days. Once they complete their registration, let's say they complete their registration after 3 emails. They got 3 emails. Okay? 3 emails. Then what happens to them? They now move from this list into a new list. The Padlock list. Okay? Padlock 1, part 1. They now get an email from the system about Padlock part 1, telling them what they need to do, how they can move further, how they're going to get success in their business. And then as they move into part 2 of Padlock, Padlock 1, part 2, okay, they move again into a new list. So they're not receiving emails up here all the time. They're not receiving all this junk all the time. They're not receiving all this junk all the time. They're only receiving what's relevant to them. How many of you watching this Hangout have set up a simple sales funnel just like that one? I bet you there's none. I bet you there's none that's watching it. And I want to go over to the Hangout and I want to see if anybody says, yeah, Jeremy, that's exactly what I do. I market to my business in that way. I move them from that part. They come into my landing page, they get a few emails. Once they join my business, I now send them some new emails. Once they're in the business and I get sent. How many of you do a sales funnel? Because that's what a sales funnel is. Okay, a sales funnel is not about sending them all these emails. This is the first part of your sales funnel. Okay, this is your first part. Then when they open this, they move into part 2 of your sales funnel. Then when they've done that, they move into part 3 of your sales funnel. When they've done that, they move into part 4 of your sales funnel. When they've done that, they move into part 5 of your sales funnel. All with the same product. How many of you are doing that now? How many of you? I've got a few here saying, no, it worked on Chrome. Thank you. I don't know what that is. Nope, I need to learn the automating process. Joe, you don't need to learn anything. I'm telling you, you don't need to learn everything because I've done it for you. This is how this system's going to work. This is why I know this system is going to get you conversions because it's going to know what your prospect is doing. It's going to know what they're doing. It's going to know what videos they watch because each part of these padlocks, there's going to be videos that they have to watch. That's meant to be a play sign, by the way. And there's a vid, okay? There's a video. And the system's going to know whether they watched. Let's just say that video is 4 minutes long. 4 minutes long. The system's going to know whether they watched 2 seconds of it, 30 seconds of it, 3.5 minutes of it, 28 seconds of it. And it ain't going to show this. It's not going to let them move on and say, until you haven't watched that. But they're going to get an email from the system saying to them, you opened this video, I'm going to call it video Y. You opened up video Y, but you only watched a little bit of it. You need to go and watch it. They're going to get an email saying to them, you need to watch that. They're going to get notifications maybe on their text message. They're maybe going to get a notification on their browser to tell them to watch that. They're maybe going to get a notification in their Facebook account. Okay, this is what this system is designed to do. It's designed. All you do is plug into the front of it. This back end of it, be honest, be truthful now. I could ask probably all of you watching this Hangout today, can you make a landing page? And I bet you, how many of you can make a landing page? Tell me how many of you can make a landing page. I know we're a bit, and how many of you can write maybe 5 emails? Okay, make a landing page and write 5 emails. Tell me how many of you can do that. I'd love to know how many people can make a landing page and maybe write 5 emails. Yeah, I can. So it's just coming in now. Yes, of course you can. So out of those people that are watching and saying, yes, I can do that, I can do that. They're doing the little part of it. They're doing the little part of it because, they make their landing page. They make their landing page and they forget about all this stuff. I built a landing page. I'll add them to my list. And now I'm gonna cultivate my opt-ins. Okay, cultivate my opt-ins, and this is what this system's going to do. This system is going to do the selling for you. It's going to know everywhere your people are. When you bring somebody into the business, they're going to come here. They're going to come into your page. They might respond to an offline advertisement that I'm going to show you how to run. They might respond to a text message that they receive. They might respond to an advertisement that they see in a free website that says text blah 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 to this number, and they opt in. I'm going to show you how to do all this stuff. We're going to get. I'm not going to show you how to do it. That's the wrong thing. This is what we're doing for you. This is what I'm putting together for you. I'm putting together a system. I'm putting together a system where all you've got to do is plug in. And if you're a member, okay, you don't have to be. If you're a member of Zookle, it's going to build your Zookle business. If you're a member of Zan, it's going to build your Zan business. If you're a member of Zookle Gold, it's going to build your Zookle Gold business. You'll also be able to plug in your other businesses. You'll be able to plug your businesses into this system that I'm putting together for you. It's a very, very complex system. The system will know exactly where the person is. It will know when they open their emails. It will know, because obviously I'm in the UK. There might be, I don't know, a member let's take Tara. She's in Canada. Well, she's obviously going to open her emails different times to me. So I don't want to send an email to someone like Tara when she's in bed, or send an email to me when I'm in bed. I want to send, the system wants to send out an email to them when they're more likely to open the email. And they're more likely to be rubbing the sleep out of their eyes, having their cup of coffee, their cup of tea, and they're ready for action. Okay, they're ready for action. The system is going to do every single thing for you. All you're going to need to do, the only bit that you're going to need to do, and I know some of you will look at it and say, Jeremy, I can't do that. I can't do that. The only thing you're going to need to do, okay, your page, your landing page, the page that I give you that's got your ref link. Okay, now, of course, you can, if you want to, you can go and make your own pages if you feel fit, but they've got to come through here. They've got to come through here. So you might have a page up here. Not sure. And link to this page. They must come through this page. Once they get into that system, the system does the rest. All you've got to do is drive visitors to this page. And I'm going to show you, not going to train you. This is not a training program. I'm not going to train you how to build landing pages. I'm not going to train you how to write 900 emails. I'm not going to train you SMS system. I'm not going to train you how to link in a push system. Okay? I'm not going to train you how to be an internet marketer. I'm not going to train you anything. I've tried that in the past and I've failed miserably at training people. Okay? I'm obviously not a trainer. What I am going to do is give you a system that you don't have to learn to do anything. All you need to do is to send visitors to this page. Some of you might be looking at it and saying, how do I do that? I'm going to show you. I'm not going to train you. I'm not going to say, give you 20 videos, go and watch this and it shows you how to make a Facebook post. I'm going to give you the post. I'm going to give you the image. I'm going to give you the text. I'm going to give you everything you need. Everything you need. All you've got to do is be prepared to do a bit of action. I'm going to say to you, well, look, here's an image, okay? Here's an image that I want you to put out on Facebook. Here's the text that I want you to accompany that image and put your ref link in there. And I'll tell you the groups to go to. That's the first part. Free traffic, free traffic. I'm going to show you how to build your business with free traffic. There's one source, Facebook. We'll move to Google+. We'll move to Twitter. We'll move to LinkedIn. You might say, well, I haven't got a Twitter account. That don't matter. I'll show you how to set one up. I will set one up. If you don't want to set one up, you say, no, I don't want to set one up. You don't have to watch that video and show you how to set up a Twitter. You don't need to have a Twitter if you don't want to. But if you've got one, I'm going to show you how to use that and utilize that Twitter account. Not just where you go out and make a tweet and go out and make a tweet and go out and retweet and go out and retweet. I'm going to show you how to get followers, people, so that when you start to make a tweet on Twitter, people are going to notice you. They're going to want to interact with you. Same as with Facebook. I'm going to show you how to use Facebook properly. I get a ton of leads out of Facebook. Yes, I appreciate leads are not it's not a sale. But you have to start somewhere. You have to build a list of leads to what do I call? I want to say you wash them. You put them through the dry cleaners and you bring out your leads. Once you've got your leads here, you've got your leads. Doesn't matter where your lead comes from, okay? Once you've got your leads, those leads must be converted into buyers, okay? They're your directs. This is where your business is. I want to build you a list of these people. This is the easy bit. You'll have loads and loads on here. Loads. They'll be done like that. They'll be coming out the woodwork over here. You'll have that many leads over there. You'll think, oh, I'm going to make a ton of money. But this is where you're going to make your money from. The system will convert, not all of them. It's not going to convert all of them. It will convert a good proportion of those people into the buyer list. Okay? You will become a buyer. You will become a buyer on somebody else's list if you're an action taker. The first bit of money you've got to spend is $10. But you don't spend that until you move into Padlock 2. You could be in Padlock 1 for a week. You could be in there for an hour. You could be in there for 2 weeks. You could be in there for 2 years. I don't know what type of person you are. Okay? I'm not going to guarantee that you're going to earn any money. Okay? Because I don't know what type of person you are. All I'm going to do is give you a system. Say, bring some visitors to this system here. I'm going to show you how to do offline advertising. I'm going to show you how to do flyer advertising. I'm going to show you how to do drop cards. I'm going to show you ways you've probably never even thought of. I'm going to show you how to get free advertising on eBay. Your page. I'm going to show you how to get free advertising on Amazon that's going to bring leads to your page. I'm going to show you how to get advertising from bookstores. I'm going to show you how to get advertising from magazines. I'm going to show you places that you can all starting off with advertising free. And then when we prove to you and you're making some money, that the system's working for you and you're starting to build leads and you're starting to get a bit of money into your pocket, then we'll step it up. We'll scale it up for those people that want to scale. Some people say, well, I don't want to scale up. I'm happy doing the free stuff, Jeremy. You can stay doing the free stuff for the rest of your life. You will still make money with this system, providing you're prepared to do at least 15 minutes a day. That's all I ask. 5 days a week. Now, I started a while ago some 15-minute training. I apologize. I don't want to train you. I don't want to train you anymore. What I want to do is give you a system that I use. The same when I make a campaign for a product that I want to promote, and I've promoted some products, not Zookle, not Zan. I promote my own products as well. I go to ClickBank, I go to JV. So I know how to build. So I could just sending someone to a page and then hoping they're going to buy off you. You get them into your list. You cultivate that list. You've got to know what that list is doing. You've got to know if they visited the page. And when they visited the page, did they put their name and their email address in? And you say, well, how do I know if they've done that? Because you've got a pixel on the page. You've got a pixel. You know they've even visited the page. And when they leave, you say, well, I know where he's gone. He's gone over to Facebook. I know where he's gone. He's gone over to Google. I know where he's gone. He's gone over to YouTube. I know where he's gone. He's gone into his Skype. That's what pixels is about. And then you've got to know that information. You've got to know what to do with that information. You've got to make that information work for you to get a conversion out of somebody that visited the page. And that's even before they've even given you their name and their email address. Then the next thing you've got to do, once they give you their name and their email address, you've now got to convince that person to complete it over to a register. Once you've done that, you now want them to take some action and start doing what the system is teaching them to do. Well, not teaching them, giving them, showing them. I don't know, I use the word teaching. There's no teaching involved here. You will get access to a video, okay? Each day there'll be different videos. But you won't get access to all the videos. You won't come in on a Monday and say, I'm not watching Monday's one, I'm going to watch Tuesday's one. And no, I won't watch Tuesdays, I'll watch Wednesdays. It ain't going to work like that. Because that's where people fail. We get information overload. I want to show you how to do one thing first. Could be posting on Facebook. Could be to show you how to import your Gmail account, your Hotmail account, your Yahoo account. Could be to import your contacts off your phone. You could turn around and say, I don't want to do that. I don't want to import my contacts off my phone. Okay, well, you've got to wait 24 hours before the next video is released. You'll log into the site and it will say, have you completed these tasks? You say, no, I don't want to import my contacts. Okay, then you can go and watch the next video. But you won't get access to the video that you just watched. The system is designed to give you you'll have to wait until it comes back round again. Okay, the system's designed not for you log in, because I'll tell you this now, I've seen it and I've even been in it myself. I've even done it myself. How many of you have done this? You get a training program. You see training videos. We've got them inside Zookle. We've got inside Zookle Ad Network. We've got training modules there that show you how to get free traffic. 98% of the people don't even watch the first module. Some of their modules are 22 videos long. 22 videos, a training course, 22 video long, how to get free traffic. People don't watch them. Why don't they watch them? Because when they look and they see all them videos, it's even like, where do I start? It's a bit like a kid in a sweet shop. Which piece of candy do I pick up first? I'm not going to give you a system like that. I'm going to give you a system. You only have to do one action. When you've completed that action, you can move on to the next action. Each action will increase the business that you're getting. Okay? The Padlock Income system is a complex system, a very, very complex system. I don't want to launch it before it's ready. Okay? I'm not going to go early. I'm not going to be pushed into saying, oh, when's it coming? We want to have it now. We want to have it now. I'm telling you, we're close. We're very, very close. Now, in the description, if you want to get on that early bird notification system, okay, you need to share that. You either share it with your existing leads or anything like that, if you want to get on that early bird notification system, in the description of this video, there's a link that it says padlockready.zookle.info. You go to that page, you click on accept. I think it is I forget what you click on now. Maybe someone can tell me, but you'll see that there's a link there. And in actual fact, what I do is I just go to the page and it will tell me what it says. So when you get to that page, you're going to get a little pop-up, okay, that says Padlock Income, get online success, click allow now, okay, to be one of the first people to be, to get a notification to say we're going live. You click allow, and that will send you a notification before it sends anybody else. Sends anybody else a notification. Those people who click allow. So if I come over to the Hangout, and I'm just going to share my screen. Where are we? I'm on the wrong thing. Share my screen. So in the description, if I go over to here, in the description, in this description here, there's a link here. Okay, a link here that says padlockready.info. When you click that, it takes you to this page. You'll see this pop up. You need to click allow. Okay, you don't have to click allow if you don't want to. If you don't want to be one of the first people to get notified, then don't click allow. Okay, then not now. But if you want to get a notification, this notification will be the first notification that goes out before an email is sent out. This notification will be first to say to the people, those people that watch the Hangouts, those people that are prepared to take action and are ready for that, I'm going to send them a notification. It's going to come to your browser. Okay, it will come to your browser. It's called a push notification. It will come to your browser. Everybody, when we go live with the listen, how are we doing up here? We've got 116 people watching, 4 no's, 4 thumbs down, and 92 thumbs up. So give us a few more thumbs up if you don't mind giving us a thumbs up. That would be fantastic, so that we can see exactly who is an action taker. Where I got the wrong. I don't like working with these things here. So I want to tell you that if you're ready, when we go live, if you want to get a notification, you need to be on that list. Okay, you need to be on that list, because what you're going to need to do is if you go over there, click that link. Okay, click that link. I will then send you a notification to your browser to tell you that we're going live. Then a few hours later, maybe 24 hours later, I'll send out an email for everybody that's on the list. But you see, this push notification, because what we're doing is this is a system that we're going to have inside Zookle. So the Padlock Income system. We're going to have all the tracking, everything you could possibly need to track your leads and convert them into customers, not just leave them on a lead list, okay, where they opt into a page. So you're going to be able, I'll just refresh again, you're going to be able to import all your existing stuff that you've got, okay, so that we first tap into your existing resources. Then once you've got that, you'll be doing some posting, okay, could be on Facebook we do first, maybe on Google Plus we do first. I've got all the groups, I've got all the posts, I've got all the text written, everything you got to do, all you got to do, copy, paste, post, copy, paste, post, copy, paste, post. 15 minutes a day to do a few little actions. I can tell you this, if you're prepared to do a little bit of work, 15 minutes, if you can't do 15 minutes a day, do 15 minutes a week. There's going to be some people that are going to accelerate through this business, and there's going to be those people that are a little bit slower, and there's going to be those people that don't earn a single penny. They don't even get a lead opt into their page. You know why? Because they're the types of people that come over to a Hangout and put a thumbs down and then disappear. They spend an action doing something negative. You could guarantee these people never make any money in whatever they do, because they're concentrating on negativity, not positive stuff. They'll slag you off. They'll make videos about you. They'll call you a scammer. Everything to them is a scam. Everything to them is a scam. They never make a single penny. They make a few bucks if they're lucky, but every day they're like I call them chicken marketers. Chicken marketers, because what they're doing is they're scratching on the floor looking for the next little sale. They never make it big because they don't know how to be positive. All they've got to do is blame everybody else. They've got to be negative about it. They drive their car down the road and somebody pulls in front of them. They get angry at that person. They buy a cup of coffee or buy a cup of tea and burn their fingers, and they blame the company for giving them a hot cup of tea or a hot coffee. They're always negative about it. They're always finding a way of why. They're giving themselves an excuse. They give themselves an excuse to fail. And do you know what the excuse that they give to fail? That person ripped me off. That person's a scammer. That person's a liar. That person is, that system that they've got doesn't work. That website that I joined is a load of rubbish. When you see, I've seen them. I've seen people that put out stuff about Bitcoin. Brilliant. If you're in a Bitcoin business, brilliant. I'm in one myself. And all they want to do is, they want to say, is that really a trading site? Is that really a mining site? Is you really earn that money? Do you really? And all they're doing is looking for negativity. All they're doing is looking for a reason for it to fail. So they can go, see, that's why it failed. It want me. The people that make money are the people that are positive and want to stick around people that are positive as well. If you're surrounded by anybody, I can tell you this, if one person makes one comment on any of your posts, doesn't matter what business you're promoting, one negative comment, you don't have to block them. Just delete the comment, because you don't want to block them, because you want to see if they do it again and again. And these are serial, what do I call them? I don't know what I want to call them. They're low people. I don't understand these people. You can either listen to the negativity, you can either tap into the negativity, or you can tap into positive. People that are positive, people that are already making the money, I'm not giving you a system. I'm not a person that says, I do what I do. I'm not faking it before I make it. I've already made it. Yes, I'm not a millionaire, but I'm making a fantastic living working on the internet. I've got time and freedom to spend with my family. I make more now in a month than I used to make in 6 months working on the internet. All the negative people tend to make a couple $100 and they want you to join their program. They send you a private message. I get messages all day. Some people are polite about it. Say, Jeremy, take a look at this. And I say, no, I'm not really. Okay, thanks very much. The other people, because you say no, they get angry. He doesn't want to join my business. He's a scammer. And they start slagging you off. They start telling lies and they want to drag you down to their level. Well, if you want to listen to that type of people, you crack on. You stay with them. The people that have badmouthed me or badmouthed other people. I've seen it. Not even people I don't even know. I go through these groups sometimes and I see people they're trolls. I don't know what it is. And some of these people I think, are you really like that? Do you honestly believe you're going to make a living by slagging other people off? Grow up and get a grip of yourself. If you want to make a living working on the internet, there's a few things you need. I'm telling you 2 things. These are the 2 things you need. You need to plug into a system that already makes a 6-figure income. 2, you need to be prepared to take a little bit of action yourself. If you're surrounded by anybody that's negative, get them out of your life. Defriend them, get them off. If you want to block them, block them. Get them out of your life. These people are going to suck you in. They're going to suck you and they're going to drain you. Some of them complain about everything that goes on the internet. Everything they see is a scam, but yet they're trying to promote their own program. They'll make a blog post and say, come and read about this scam, the latest scam. And when you go over there, they're trying to advertise you to buy something else. Oh, what? So your product's great and the other products are all bad. Nothing's a scam on the internet. It's what you do. You do your due diligence. And if you find a few negative things about the business, doesn't mean to say the business is bad. You go into a supermarket. I can guarantee you there's going to be people that say that supermarket, the goods in there are no good, or the delivery that I got is no good. Doesn't mean the supermarket's no good. It just didn't work for that person. They might fly on an aeroplane and they get a bad day on the aeroplane. The food wasn't no good. Maybe give them salmonella poisoning, or they didn't have no drinks on there that they liked. Or when they got to the hotel, there was maybe bugs climbing up the wall, or the heater didn't work, or the mattress was wet. Doesn't mean to say that that's the same experience that everybody else is going to get. Just because it's about one thing doesn't mean to say it's a negative about everything about that business. There'll always be, there's an old saying, you can please some of the people some of the time, but you can never please all the people all the time. If you want to plug into a system that's proven to get results, my own system, I'm giving it to you. I'm not going to train you. I'm going to give you a system that does all the work for you. If you're an entrepreneur, or if you're somebody that knows how to build a landing page and you think, I know how to do this, start promoting now. Start promoting now. Put your other businesses on hold for a week. Put your other businesses on hold for a week. Start promoting this. Start to build your potential list of leads. This list over here. When we go live, you're going to be sending them to your page. Your page. Once they get into the system, we're going to be able to convert them for you. If you're already building your leads, with your landing pages and that on Zookle, and you've got a Zookle account, you ain't even got to send them to this page. You're going to be able to import them. And we're going to start emailing them for you, getting them to convert. What more I can say? I get passionate about what I do because I want to prove to people that if an ex-plumber, if I can make a six-figure income working on the internet, you can. And I'm not going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to give you my best system. I want to say thank you very much for watching me on this Hangout today. I'm overeating. It's a hot day here, and the lights as well. So I want to thank you again. My name's Jeremy Rush. In the description, there's a link if you want to get on there. There's no emails to opt in or anything like that. You just click allow, and you will get on the notification system to tell you that we're going live. And then if you're on somebody's landing page or you're on my landing page, you will get an email afterwards to tell you we're going live. We're very, very close. I don't want to give you an exact date at the moment because I know if I do that, okay, I want to make sure that we're ready. I don't want to race. There's no pre-launch. There's no pre-list. There's nothing. Doesn't matter when you join this business. If you start building your leads now, over here, if you start building your leads now, great, gives you a head start. But if you can't, I don't know how to build landing pages, Jeremy. I don't know how all them opt-in things. I don't know. Wait. This system is not designed to make the money for the people that get in first. It's not designed that way. This system's not designed for people that have got the knowledge on how to do it all themselves. This system is designed to say, I don't know how. I can make landing pages, or I can't make a landing page. So for a complete beginner or somebody that's even just thinking about working on the internet, this is a system for you. It's free to start. If you're somebody that can build landing pages, then you can get started now and start to build your leads. If you're a leader, and you know how to build a business and you know how to bring 200 and 300 people into a business, this system is 1,000,000% for you, because you will not only help yourself, your own leads will get into a system that will get them, if they're action takers, not for everybody, because there's always going to be them people that do nothing, sit on the couch and blame everybody else. But if they're your leads, if some of your leads, you've got a team where you say the majority of these people are action takers, they will do what Jeremy says. Success. Because you cannot fail providing you're prepared to do some action. You've only got to drive a little bit of visitors to a page, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm not going to teach you. I'm going to show you. There's not videos after videos. Like I said before, there ain't a library full of videos for you to watch. It's one video. When you've watched that and the system knows you've watched it, it'll allow you to watch the next one. And the previous one, you won't see it until the next time round. It needs to be shown to you. Thanks again for watching me on this Hangout. And I'll see you on the next one. I'll either do it on Facebook or it could be on YouTube. But have a fantastic first part of the week. Tutty bye. Where's my little button? Clicky button.